Tonight, Galveston County health officials confirmed what they feared was true about a COVID outbreak at a church camp. All COVID-19 samples sent to a lab from the camp tested positive for the highly contagious Delta variant. The church is in League City, but the outbreak happened at a camp in Giddings outside of Austin. Matt Doherty is following this case. Matt, how many people have gotten sick so far?
As of last update, more than 130 campers had tested positive for COVID-19. Health officials are telling us that only about half of them had received both of their vaccines. Services at Clear Creek Community Church have been postponed until this weekend as church members continue to deal with the COVID-19 outbreak. Tonight, we know it's a Delta variant outbreak involving the more contagious strain that's becoming dominant in countries throughout the world. More than 130 adults and kids who attended the camp are sick. Hundreds more may have been exposed.
They all gathered at the church first. They rode on buses, and then they had a camp where it was an intimate environment where people were close together. So once you introduce the Delta variant, which is twice as infectious as the wild type variant, it's not surprising that so many people are getting infected.
Today, the camp in Giddings that hosted the church group from League City released this statement. The executive director writes that only campers from Clear Creek Community Church were on the property late last month. He also states the camp is, quote, adhering to the state guidelines and working alongside our church partners to minimize the risk of any illness in the camp environment. Galveston County health officials say about half of the campers weren't old enough to get a vaccine. We don't know how many campers were vaccinated in total, but it is worth noting that 6 people who were infected were already fully vaccinated.
Knowing that there are only 6 people that had that got COVID after getting vaccinated, I think still is a fairly small percentage, and good, and encouraging that the vaccines do what they're supposed to do.
Dr. Anna Maria Davidson at Memorial Hermann Hospital says she wouldn't discourage parents from sending their kids to summer camp even if they haven't been vaccinated. She says it's an individual choice and parents should weigh the benefits.
Camps can offer really helpful and fun things for kids emotionally and mentally as well. And so taking that into account and then look at the camp and all the different precautions and safety measures that they have in place, I think camps are doing a really nice job of trying to mitigate risk and spread.
In Houston, I'm Matt Doherty, KHOU 11 News.